Okay, welcome to day 56, Millionaire Morning. I want to share with you how I, as a millionaire, start my day every day, 365 days a year. Now, one of the reasons I always wake up at the same time is because I don't want to use any willpower to wake up. I want it to be automatic. I want it to be a habit. Now, this took me some time in order to develop this way, this miracle or this morning routine. And I'm going to just share with you where I'm at today, and you can save a lot of time by adopting some of these things into your life. Not everything that I'm going to talk about you're going to want to do right away, but this is what I do. At 4:50 in the morning, I wake up. I can use an alarm clock. I don't have to use an alarm clock. I generally wake up about 4:40, 4:45 every morning. First thing I do is when I get out of bed, I go into the bathroom, and the first thing I do is 50 squats. Now, these aren't perfect squats. These are just 50 squats. I bang them out. I don't use any extra weight. I just get 50 squats done. As soon as I get the 50 squats done, I have a list of things that I want to do before I leave the house. So I can look at my checklist and I know things that I want to do. I have a protein shake. I have a plant-based protein shake before I start, right there in the bathroom. I do 240 push-ups. Now, when I first started doing push-ups, I didn't do 240. I've worked my way up. I do 4 sets of 60 or 3 sets of 80. Some days I might start out with just doing 40 push-ups, but I do 240 push-ups before I leave the bathroom. I've done 50 squats and I've done 240 push-ups. Now, that gives me energy, wakes me up. I shave, and then I put on a couple of small deals of lotion to kind of make my face softer and kind of after the razor burn. I've done 240 push-ups, I've done 50 squats, I've shaved, and then I leave the bathroom, I go down the hall, I get myself a fresh cup of coffee, Starbucks, and I take a vitamin and I take some flaxseed oil. I let the dogs out. They come back in. I give my German Shepherd, I give him a protein shake. And the other dogs, and I don't give them a protein shake, they're a little bit jealous, but they're plenty big, they don't need to gain the weight. So Will, he needs to gain a little weight. Then I sit down in my chair. I have a very comfortable chair. My wife, Leslie, sits next to me, and we read. I'm reading a chapter of The Purpose-Driven Life, and I do that every day. I read a chapter of The Purpose-Driven Life, and then I journal. After I journal and read, I go pray, and I pray for 10 minutes on my knees every morning before I leave the house. Now, I'm really kind of lucky because I get to pray in a really cool place. I go pray in my swimming pool. And right now, this time of the year, sometimes the pool water can be a little cold, so I've got the heater on, 91 degrees. Yesterday, I got a call. Yesterday, I really got this call. It surprised me. The gas company called me, and this lady was concerned about our natural gas consumption. She said it's out of line with last year, because last year I wasn't heating the pool at this time of the year. And she said we either had a gas leak or we were using a heater on our pool. And I said, that's it. I'm praying in the pool. So I pray for 10 minutes in the pool. And after I pray, then I go in, take a shower, and get ready to go. And my wife has encouraged me to use lotion. I didn't use lotion. I'm a man. I don't need to use lotion. But as I get older, I realize that my skin, it's thinner, it cuts easier. So I've started putting lotion on. As soon as I get out of the shower, first thing I do is I put on some lotion. And I use just a reasonably priced lotion, not a designer lotion. I get it at Sam's or I get it at Target or Walmart. Now, I always wake up my children before I leave the house, and I tell them that I love them. I love both my kids, and I tell them I love them. I give my wife a good hug before I leave and a kiss, and we reinforce the fact that we love each other, and then I leave the house. So that's the way I start my morning, every morning, and the key, I think, is that I wake up at the same time 365 days a year. If you wake up at different times and you don't have that system, you don't have that routine, then you have to use a lot of your willpower in order to get up. So the highlights of my morning is that I exercise, that I pray, and that I read. Those are the highlights, and I do that every morning, and that gives me a really solid foundation. So this is the way I start my day. Now, I'd like for you to share this video with other people. I'd also like for you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We're doing videos on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and these are videos of things that are actually going on in my life. I want to help all of us to have better lives. Remember this, winners take action. So if you've got something that you've been putting off, that you know you need to do, and if you'll go ahead and do it today, then you're going to feel so much better. Loose ends, things that we know we haven't done yet, loose ends suck energy. Completed tasks make us feel accomplished. And isn't that what you want to do? Don't you want to feel accomplished? Thank you for watching. Another thing that I do every morning is I watch YouTube speeches and talks by people like Tony Robbins. You know, he's the guy about personal power. He's got audios and videos on YouTube galore. Lots of opportunities there. Rick Warren, the author of the book, The Purpose-Driven Life, and also the senior minister of Saddleback Church. Zig Ziglar, he's kind of one of the guys that started all the personal development stuff. He wrote a book called See You at the Top. He's got some great videos. Joel Osteen. Now, for a long time, I didn't watch Joel because I had some preconceived notions, but let me tell you, since I've started watching Joel Osteen, I've really been energized and have a really positive frame of mind. Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins' mentor, got some great stuff. He's got a series on there called How to Have Your Best Year Ever. It's a 5.5-hour video. It's awesome, full of some great information. Then there's Craig Groeschel. He's the senior minister of Life Church, which is unbelievable, and he's got such great, powerful messages. And there's this guy named Evan Carmichael. And Evan Carmichael, well, you just got to check out his website, evancarmichael.com, or Evan Carmichael on YouTube. So I listen to something every morning when I'm in the bathroom, also driving to and from work. I turn my car into a university.